Hey everybody, it's Kelly. This is what the end of last week ended up looking like. I actually used the week this week. The week before kind of got out of hand, and I used a couple of things, but I have been sick. Actually ended up in the emergency room Thursday night, and so yeah, considering everything, I think I did a pretty darn good job of using it all. Of course, this is the week that we have June on one page and almost all of the beginning of July on the next page. I'm going to be using Glam Planner's July kit that she put out. This is a very, red, white, and blue theme. It says, baby, you're a firework. That's going to be going over my thankful thought. And then the July here, I'm going to put in the top on the first. All of the other things are not necessarily, I wouldn't just come out and say it's 4th of July, but of course it does lend to that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to try really hard to maintain staying in frame and all of that good stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start by using my baby, you're a firework in my thankful thought. So yeah, guys, this chick has not really felt well the last couple of weeks, and I didn't really say that much about it. In fact, I really didn't, I didn't tell really anybody much about it. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this thing upside down, and I'm going to work on my washi. I haven't been feeling well, and you know how it is. It's like, it seems like there's always something wrong. You just don't want to tell people when you don't feel well all the time. But Thursday, I could tell something was really not right with me. And I didn't really know for sure what it was. I just knew that I felt really bad. And so my son was away at camp, at baseball camp for the day. And he wasn't due to come in until about 4:30ish or so. I just knew I wasn't feeling well. So what I did is when he drove up, I met him at the door. I told him, I said, son, I'm sorry to hit you at the door with this, but I've got to go to the fire department and let them check my blood pressure because I feel like it's high. I'm going to go ahead and real quick, I'm going to put this one on the first day of July because I don't want to forget that one. Try to get it on straight. All right. Yeah, but I just, I didn't want to ask that of him. He's 17 and he'd been out all day in the heat and that sort of thing. But I just knew something wasn't quite right. So one of the paramedics came out to talk to me, and another one followed him. And he asked me what was going on, and I told him that I was not feeling well, and that I thought maybe I might need to have my blood pressure checked. He said, well, let's get the stuff and let's start checking you out. And he started asking me about my complaints. I already knew that my chief complaints were very cardiac related. It's not something I wanted to admit, but it was something that I realized. So when I told him what was going on with me, of course, his mind went to the same place, and I'm not surprised by that. So he called inside and said, y'all get out here. We need to check this lady out. That sort of thing. So next thing I knew, they had me, unfortunately, they had me hooked up to an EKG, and they found out that my blood pressure was really, really high. And now I'm going to go down to my bottom washi and go ahead and get this part done. Next thing I knew, I'm leaving my 17-year-old son at the fire station to drive home alone, and I'm in an ambulance on my way to the ER. I had high blood pressure, and I had something unusual kind of show up on my EKG. And with the symptoms I was showing, they gave me baby aspirin, and they gave me a nitroglycerin tablet to melt under my tongue. And it was all pretty scary. So I just had my son, while they were checking me out and, you know, kind of evaluating the situation, I had him go ahead and call my parents and tell them, I've just gotten this all crooked, and tell them what was going on so they could meet me at the hospital, because I knew I was going to have a way home. And I ended up in the emergency room for about 6 hours, I guess, something like that, while they fully checked me for everything. You see, my dad is a heart patient, I've mentioned before, and because of that, it causes people to be a little bit hyper aware, I suppose you would say. Okay, I'm going to turn it again, and I'm going to start putting on my today headers at the top here. So they basically were checking me for the possibility of a heart attack. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. It is what it is. Long story short, they did a lot of blood. I mean, I don't know if you can see, my arm here has been poked. That's where my IV was. I mean, they definitely worked on me. There's no doubt about that. We did chest x-rays, and the important test that I really was concerned with, and the only one that I really felt like needed to be done, of course, was they checked my heart enzymes, and those, you know, show up in the blood. If you are having a cardiac related event of any sort, checking your heart enzymes will let you know if you're having anything going on with your heart that they need to take care of. My heart enzymes came back fine. They came back normal. And the EKG, while I was in there, it stabilized and had no more issues. So, long story short, I got to come home. But the thing that has kind of come of it is that now I have to make an appointment with a cardiologist and start kind of developing a relationship with a cardiologist. Here are my little to-dos. I think these are so cute because they're in a silver glitter. I really like them a lot. And I really hope that this is in frame. But yeah, so it was a little scary. And for the next couple of days, I was so weak, I literally didn't want to even get out of the bed. So, not wanting to even get out of the bed, and being tired and that sort of thing. I mean, they told me that just the trauma that I had to endure would be enough to make me overly tired. But yeah, so now I have to add to my list of specialists, I have to add cardiologist. I got these, I think I mentioned, I got these from Glam Planner, and I really like them. I don't know if you noticed that I did not put up a plan with me for my health and fitness this past week, and a lot of it is due to some of the things that I've been talking about. What I'm going to do is, for this plan with me, I'm going to go ahead and do my drink up here. I'm just going to alternate between the red and the blue across the bottom here as part of my littles. So I'm not actively working in my Happy Planner right now, so therefore I'm not going to be having a plan with me go up in that. I'm taking a break from it. I'm going to put to clean. Let's go ahead and move to the sidebar. I'm loving my Harry Potter. I'm just loving this chain. I just love it. I absolutely adore it. I'm going to move to the sidebar right now. I'm going to use to clean for this particular thing because I I have been enjoying having a day, each day, that I just have one item that I need to take care of for the week, and that seems to be working well for me. There, that looks pretty straight. But yeah, I've been really enjoying having that, and I have this extra checklist here, and this is going to be, I like to do a next week. I'm trying to decide. Okay, I don't have any more of those to do. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do a next week here right underneath. Izzy is right underneath me right now. She's scared to death. It's storming here where I am, and it is no fun when it storms. My baby girl does not like thunder at all. She's very she's very sensitive to that. Let me go ahead now and open us back up to where we are. And I hope that you can see what I'm working on from there. I really like this bunting. I think it's fun. It's just festive, you know? I really like it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put my weekend banner down because we do not want to forget that. The weekend before the 4th is a big deal. And I realize that I'm covering up some of my headers, but I don't care. All right, now I am going to be expecting, let's see, what day? Okay, I've got a package coming Tuesday. I've got a package coming, let's see, Monday. I forgot about that, Monday. Okay, I'm gonna do laundry. I like to do laundry on, really don't care which day but since this is gonna be a me day, I'll put it on Tuesday. There. And then I like to do it again on Saturday. Izzy is panting so bad because she hears the thunder. I have to sedate her for her to usually get through these storms. And I have sedated her, but it has not really kicked in yet. So I'm sure you could probably hear her frantic panting. But there's nothing else that Mommy can do, sweet girl. I am so very sorry. Okay, I have quite a few. I'm going to go ahead and put down a TV on every single day. And I'm going to choose 2 days this week to be big filming days. I'm pretty sure that Friday is going to be one of those days. So I'm just going to put this here, and it'll just be filming day because I have several videos in mind that I need to get taken care of. I also will probably do some on Wednesday, even though it's my me time day. I enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy doing the actual filming. It's the editing and trying to upload on YouTube that's the pain. I do have one of these with the little dollar sign on it, and Friday is it's a payday for me. So I'm going to put that down so I can write it down and then mark it off. And then I've got, you know, since I don't really have anything else put down on Thursday, and there always is something that comes up, I'm going to put one down on Thursday and Sunday so that if I have forgotten something, I mean, because I'm looking at my list now and I don't see anything, but on the off chance that I have forgotten something, we're gonna go there. I've got to have room for my half boxes. The the space is getting swallowed. Some people are moving away from the littles, I've noticed. Some people are still using them. I've had to make a couple of financial decisions in that, guys, there are tons of shops on Etsy to buy stickers from. And it's not economically sound for me to purchase from shops that are charging over $25 for a kit of stickers that's only going to last me for 1 week. I mean, I don't know many people that can live by putting out $30 a week just for planning stickers. So I'm going to be making some purchases, but I'm going to be buying from some different shops than normal. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do, you know. I'm going to have to. This will give me enough of a pattern that I can put in my half box and not have any white corners. But yeah, I mean, guys, it's gotten too expensive, and I just can't. I'm going to try to match these up too. I just can't do it anymore. You know, I love, and you know, some of these shops and that sort of thing, their stickers are really high quality, wonderful stickers, but you know, you can only afford so many things, and I am not going to afford a kit of stickers that'll get me through 1 week of planning that's $30. I cannot, there's no way I can rationalize that in my head. I think that's outrageous to charge that much. I mean, I think it's just totally and completely outrageous. And, you know, I can get quality stickers for $15 to $18. So I'm going to have to do that, you know. I mean, it just is what it is. Your average person just cannot spend that much money on a sticker kit. And I mean, I'm not meaning to like have a rant or anything like that. I'm just explaining my perspective. I'm going to start having to shop with some folks that I can get stuff cheaper from. It just that's what just makes sense for me. I just think sometimes, you know, yes, there are stickers that are higher quality, but then you can find stickers that are really great quality. And I'm going to go ahead and put this. I got a feeling that I'm not going to have as much to do on this day anyway. So I'm just going to kind of move this up a little bit. Let's see if I can get it in there straight. It's as straight as it's going to get anyway. But no, I mean, you know, I need to start saving money because, or start saving more money than I already was. Let me put it that way. I don't need to be busting my monthly budget out so often, because let me put this one. Actually, let me do the same thing I did on Tuesday right here. I've got to watch what I'm doing because I got a senior in high school this year. And I mean, you know, in a couple of weeks, well, next week, this week that we're planning for, I'm going to be putting out $40 just for a sitting fee for him to have his senior pictures taken. Okay, I've got this one right here left. I think I'm going to go with the glittery down here. I've been trying to keep it sort of matched up, even though the washi is not necessarily the right color. I've been trying to keep it to where that I had a pattern solid, and so on. And matching up the boxes has been kind of hard. So I will have one box left. I like that all of these across here will be all one level. This one with this here, with the extra thing here, it was a little bit higher, but I still think that it looks pretty good considering. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this large piece of washi that I have here, and I'm going to put it on this bottom to cover up this red section. Okay, now for my bottom part of my sidebar, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I think since I do my YouTube in these half boxes, I think I'm going to do dinners here. The only thing I really need to add, I need to add my Instagram pics, my reminders for this, which go here on Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. I am going to go ahead and put on here to change sheets because I like to do this on Sundays. So I'm going to just put this cute little sticker from a sampler I had from Vintage Gypsy Road. She included these she included these play button or triangle, I don't know what you call them, but I'm putting them on backwards because I need a place to check off that I received the packages that I ordered. And there's just 2 of them. And they should be both here by Tuesday, so I will check it off there. See, I do need to make a vet appointment for Izzy on Monday. It's time for her heartworm check. I always give her a good bath on Thursdays, and it keeps her happy and clean. Put it like that right there, and I always make sure that since she's a good girl, she gets a little bone afterwards. Okay, I'm going to put, to remind myself because of dinners, try to remind myself to stay away from the goodies, at least for this week. I have got to be very, very careful. I love this sheet of goodies that she has here. I'm going to put, I plan on Mondays and Sundays, but I'm going to put this here for plan time. That is so cute. And then I'm going to put the little pencil kind of layered on top. Then I'm going to put for over here on this day, I'm just going to put this washi, this little roll of washi, so I can write plan there. I love it. It's so cute. I need to try and be on a no spend this week. So I think what I'm going to do to be cute about it is I'm just going to put this little coin right there to remind myself that I need to be on a no spend. All right. I love all of these little things. They're very, very cute, but I don't know where I'm going to have room for them. There's a flower, and I'm going to kind of scatter these coins out just a little bit, just to remind myself, because we have 4th of July coming up, and there's going to be lots of 4th of July sales, and I don't want to miss any of them. I'm going to make my son take me Saturday to the matinee. I want to see Finding Dory. I loved Nemo, and of course Dory, I can relate to her so well. I can so relate to Dory. I can put this here. Then I can put, really don't want to cover up too much. I usually take Saturday off from anything I'm doing, so I'll just put that there for now. And if I have to, I can write over it. The shorts are too cute. I'm going to put them right underneath, along with these little Converse. I mean, adorable. Just adorable. Okay, and that takes care of everything except for this one box. And I'm trying to decide, you know what I'm going to do, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take dinners off of here. I think that's all I'm going to do for now. And then I do have the only thing I have left. I finished this sheet, and I finished this sheet. I finished this sheet with just some washi on it, and that now. I have a little bit of this left and a couple of stars left over. So I'm going to save these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these right inside my monthly view. And if I need to do anything, I can add to these things either across the to-do section or in the today section. So I think that's what I'm going to kind of do for this week, guys. I think this is just adorable. I love Glam Planner. So this is the way that I'm going to be starting my July. Then next week is the actual 4th of July, and I'm going to be doing a huge 4th of July spread from Soda Pop Studio. So, guys, if you'd like to see that too, please subscribe. The little red button down in the corner, just click that, and you'll get to see all of my other planning and beauty related videos. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would really very much appreciate it. I appreciate all your support, and guys, I love you. Take care. Be safe. Bye.